People were seeing me and they're like, "You're that guy," and I'm like, "I'm that guy," and I get all anxious.
I'm that guy.
And like, yeah, it's just
Am I that guy?
so many people wanting autographs this week.
Do you get imposter syndrome? Do you just be like, "Fuck, am I that guy?
Am I good enough to be that guy?"
And then that thought goes away straight away because your fucking narcissism straight then. Like, I definitely am.
Yeah,
I definitely am.
yeah, I'm that guy. No, that's how it is. Yeah.
Was that someone else's voice?
It
Definitely wasn't mine because I have no doubt in me.
Someone else is in this room? Oh, no. I thought it was just me alone. Cool. Nah, yeah, that does go through my head on a daily.
Right.
So like anyone says anything negative, it's just like boom, boom.
I've never seen anyone say anything negative against me personally, and even if they did, they were wrong. So it's not negative.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's not negative.
Yeah, it's not negative.
It's all positive. Wrong. It's all positive. It's only ever been Jack, you're great, and then when someone says Jack, you're shit, I'm like, what? What do
you mean? Now let's actually go further. Let's go further on that topic. But before we go further on that topic, let's just say welcome back, episode 32 of the ScumCast.
Yes, welcome back.
For some reason, I keep saying that slow because I'm trying to say something funny or smart, but nothing comes out, so I just go ScumCast.
ScumCast.
SCUM.
Maybe we can like do what's it called? What's the speaking ASMR of ScumCast?
But then you have to like tweak the settings.
We should do an ASMR.
One day I'm too loud for an ASMR fucking thing.
Hi guys.
Mine would still be like this. Hey, fuck. Wait. Oh shit, sorry. I was supposed to.
Editing our clips sometimes is so easy because like between us two, it's like you can see normal, boom. That's when Rash speaks. That's when Rash interrupts. Bang.
When you put the volume up, your volume is at like 75%. Mine's at like 30.
If I could do that, I would
probably.
Just to be like,
you could if you just went on YouTube and learned about mixing and mastering.
Just if I because both of these go into the same mixer.
I know, I'm taking the piss.
But I would do that just so I sound more dominating than you.
Yeah,
I sound more alpha.
You just you put the reverb on me, just the wetness, and it's just me going. You do it in the background.
So you sound anxious?
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
I think I already sound anxious sometimes.
What did you want to expand on?
Now I've lost my thing. Something about
me being narcissistic?
No, it was something about receiving hate.
Yeah. Someone like, I didn't hear shit.
Honestly, now I've forgotten. So it doesn't really matter anymore.
Oh well, we move on.
We're really good.
Look, to be fair, like that's bullshit. I always do that. Like the things that are like in the front of your mind, you can never remember, ever. I could tell you.
Well, it's because we diverted conversations.
But I could tell you what I did like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like,
and we also really need to get those fucking things installed.
We do, yeah.
You surely have a metal plate.
Yeah, surely some this week.
There was surely some in your car because I remember you had metal plates in your car before.
Nah, nothing like what I'd need. I'd have to go to work. I'm gonna go to work tomorrow.
So I know you are.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, so you work.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying I'm going to go to the place.
Oh, okay, yeah, right.
So I'll
just get like little 2 metal plates that we can just.
Yeah, that's what I'll.
There's gonna be a bit of a bitch to.
No, it should be alright.
Yeah, if you got the right tools, mate.
Yeah, mate.
Got all the tools. What do you need, mate?
I got all the tools.
What do you need, mate?
What do you need, mate? I got a spatula.
I
got.
No, I don't need tools. Just give it a kick. My foot's kicked harder, bro.
That's what I do when things are broken, just to safety.
And we just duct tape the metal.
Do you actually? Yeah, that's what I have.
We could duct tape it.
I don't know if you've ever worked with IT guys before, but like, do your IT guys ever joke about like the idea of turning things off and on?
I've not been around them enough.
I unfortunately have, and like every IT joke, every IT guy I've ever.
Here we go. Another audience we lose.
Every IT person that I ever speak to always makes the "have you turned it off and on" joke, like to be like.
Oh, you're an IT guy, right?
Mate.
No,
have you tried turning it on? No, fuck, I wouldn't have called you.
Wait, no, I would be like, wait, hold up, mate. You can turn it off. How?
But like they all, and I understand.
You should just close it and
it's just
kick
small
it.
talk. I get it, but like I don't want that small talk. Just be like, make an original joke.
You're an IT guy. I'm expecting you to be as efficient as an AI because that's what's going to replace you.
You're going to be replaced soon. Oh, that's bad. That's going to be one of the many jobs that are just going to be taken.
Well, so many jobs.
Truck drivers first, like they're all gone, and then IT guys are next. Damn, poor IT guys. Look, hey.
Who else is next?
Who's next?
Everyone will be next eventually. That's how I see it.
But
it'll get to a point where
truck drivers, people who just drive for a living, will be gone first for sure.
Yeah, because they'll have automated fucking trucks.
And then IT makes sense. IT is like,
well, because if the AI can do it better, like if you can just like somehow connect your computer into like this big computer, and then that big computer just sorts your problems out.
Yeah, that's the problem. But what happens when the problem-solving computer breaks?
You get an actual person.
you got an IT guy for the IT computer.
Yeah. Or they just connect another AI into it.
Yeah, and it's just a train. It's just every time it breaks, you make a new bit of AI.
Yeah.
You actually probably make it self-learn.
Probably.
Like you get two of them, and they
that
just learn
thing's
off each
breaking.
other.
That thing's probably going to take over.
No, you'll get two of them, and they just learn off each other. So one fixes that one, and that one
so it's not lonely.
Yeah, as well. Because AI has emotions, man. Feelings.
Do you think...
You got to... Are you saying AI doesn't have feelings? And
are you saying AI don't have a sexuality or a gender?
They do. They're on the spectrum.
Well, then did you know gender is a spectrum? Refer to her as her, please.
Her. Sorry.
Yes. Thank you.
No,
she actually didn't. I know her. She works in my company. She's the AI in my company.
Do you reckon like you can teach AI to like... They would actually learn, like, because they would probably like scan like social medias and learn about people's problems, and they'd see all those things, and then they probably would.
Measly humans.
No, but they would.
Measly humans.
They would develop one because like
makes sense.
They've learned one.
Yeah.
You know, so they like maybe they pronounce their own because they feel indifferent to the rest of the world.
They probably speak in code, which you can't really.
Yeah, they have their own special like Elon Musk.
Good luck deciphering that.
Like
it takes you a few weeks to decipher one message. They said.
Have you seen his son's name?
Oh yeah.
That like
code.
Yeah, just code. Like
I'm gonna call him code.
No, I get what he's going for. I get it. Yep. I get like he's trying to.
Celebrities. When you get, I think when you get to that point,
but
it's like I just want to make my son more interesting out of all the other kids that are celebrity kids as well.
The thing is, right, he's not going to get bullied for it. Like people were saying he's going to get bullied. He's not going to get bullied for that.
No.
He's not going to get bullied for that. He's going to get like...
No, he's going to... No. He's going to get bullied for that. But
you reckon?
Nah, he's for sure going to get bullied.
I don't think he will. Like he's not even going to go to school really.
People get bullied. Bro, remember like when in the olden days Richard was also Dick. Yeah. And then, anyone that was called Richard.
I think this is a bit different from Richard and Dick.
Yeah, personally. But this is still kind of like if you name your fucking kid like Aussie Natural Spring Water. Yeah, Aussie Natural Spring Water. Come here.
You could have pronounced it all. You can't. Hey Oz, no. What's my name? Say my name.
Aussie Natural Spring Water.
Hey, how's it going?
Imagine the roll call. Aussie Natural Spring Water. Sniff.
Yeah.
It's an Aussie here. Can you just shorten it to Aussie?
Yeah. My mates call me Spring. Yeah, cheers.
My friends call me Natural. But I'm actually on the juice.
It's like a funny play on words because like I'm hella juiced up. Yeah.
That's why he wears that jacket, because he doesn't want like all those juice.
I've took my first cycle this week, so I'm hiding all my gains from everyone because like I struggled to. It took me like 10 minutes getting in this room. It's gonna take me about 10 minutes to get it out as well. Like my lats have like doubled in size.
The iPhone doesn't show like, but it really is big.
I've actually edited it down as well, so I recorded myself.
He photoshops himself down because he doesn't want to like scare our audience.
It's intimidating. It's a very intimidating frame I've developed over the past week. So, look, some deal with it, some don't, but it is what it is.
It's a different world for
Before we get on to any of our topics, because I know I have to bring it up once because I haven't seen you since.
Okay.
Europa League final.
Right. I don't want to talk about it. I didn't watch it. So the whole joke here is I'm a Man United fan, and we were in the Europa League finals, and we lost in penalties. And
very crazy penalty shootout.
Disappointing. Was it 11 or something?
11-10, and like everyone scored except De Gea, and then De Gea missed his, and he couldn't save a penalty, and then he missed it. That is pretty bad. Like, yeah.
Honestly, I just thought they were just going to beat them without the penalties.
Oh yeah, you should have.
And then next topic, I couldn't believe Chelsea beat Man City. So
I didn't watch both games.
Neither did I, but I watched the highlights.
Who the fuck puts a final on a Thursday at 3 a.m?
Well, that's for us.
I mean, for us at least, but like Thursday even still though. I don't know. Fuck off. Like I'm not shit. We got things to do, man. Like this.
Come on, bro. You know I got work. I call up FIFA. Come on, guys. You know I got work tomorrow.
UEFA probably the better.
Oh, UEFA.
FIFA are just done. Yeah, mate, you got the wrong people.
Yeah.
Mate, fuck off.
The same guy keeps calling us. He's thinking we're UEFA.
Oh, fucking get him up.
Mate, they're all fucking under it. They're all criminals, mate.
Is he that tosser off the ScumCast? Yeah, get him. Fucking block his number or something, because he keeps bugging me too. It's fucking irresponsible.
What's his name? Oh, I think it's Aussie Natural Spring Water. Yes, this is Aussie Natural Spring Water Smith. You're speaking to him.
Yeah. How are you feeling today?
Natural, mate.
Liquidated. Liquidated. Great. I want to know why you put on finals at a stupid fucking time in the morning.
Who knows?
Mate, that's my calling hours. Got to be in the fridge by 9 o'clock.
In the fridge?
I can't be up here too late, otherwise, I get a bit warm.
You know, it gets...
Room temperature water
it gets to get a little bubbly.
It's just, I've got to go back in the fridge.
Straight up.
That's just how it is for me as a natural piece of spring water. But yeah, that's what I'm going to talk about, because I actually didn't watch any games. So I didn't actually know. So it was just funny to...
Yeah, it was just sad. I mean, you guys couldn't even make it to the finals.
Hey, look, we both lost to the same team, bro.
No. I don't feel good. We should have won that. We haven't won anything in a while. We should just won.
Yeah, hey, how's it been? It's nearly been 10 years.
I don't want to talk about it, man.
It's only been 10 years since you won something.
Yeah, I know.
You know Chelsea have nearly won as many Champions Leagues?
Yeah, I know. So I'm just hoping, my little brother's a good enough player one day and he plays for Man U and brings the glory back, and I feel way better.
That's very ambitious.
Yeah, but I'm very ambitious.
I know, I respect the ambition.
Even though it's not my ambition. I force my dreams with him.
Because I was also reading as well.
You better take Man U to the finals.
Yeah, I better be there. But I also read as well that, because you were saying the other week that Partizan weren't playing, they're paying their players. Or you were talking to, what's his name about it? Because you support Partizan.
I don't remember having this conversation, but probably.
But anyway, one of their strikers came out because he used to play for Arsenal.
Oh, okay.
And he made an Instagram post about how he's not been paid for weeks and shit.
Oh,
and he plays for Partizan. And so yeah,
I'm not surprised about Serbian politics. And
I mean, that's not really politics. That's more
no. You got to understand.
I do understand what you mean,
because the governments kind of control the clubs in some sense, and the people that work in the governments, they're all just corrupt anyway. So the club is more like a place to funnel money. So
okay, well, we'll move away from sports, especially football, because other than that, I don't really have much else to say.
Well, I'd like to announce that AJ Radico, I hope I'm saying that right.
Sorry, I just got a message on Tinder, so
shit.
That's the end of the podcast, boys.
So yeah, I'll just speak on my thing then while he goes away on Tinder. So AJ Radico is this artist that I've found not that long ago, had this one banger, and then he recently released an 8-track album, and I just had to say it on here because he needs to be heard. This guy's amazing. This guy's one of the guys that's the future in my head straight away. That's what I'm thinking. I know it might be early to say, but I believe so.
Yeah, no,
that album.
It wasn't out. It's more of a mixtape sort of thing, I'd say. Right?
I'm not sure what he calls it, but honestly, it's amazing. And,
I would say it's more of a little mixtape. It's kind of it's what I think a lot of artists are doing nowadays with their first project. Yeah. It's just a snippet of what they're capable of doing, which I actually like as well, because I don't think going into a full album really.
Yeah, he showed his versatility.
Yeah, I think that's pretty.
I could
big.
Feel a sense of connection between the tracks and
you can. Yeah,
but it was definitely very versatile. And I just wanted to say, getting messages because I'm popular as well, but not from Tinder, because sorry, I'm not this guy. But so
the message that I just read that as well. It's actually quite funny.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
damn, I didn't even see it.
Continue.
So I just wanted to speak. The reason I brought him up and the reason I wanted to bring this up is I just think people don't talk enough about low-key artists to other people because they conserve them to themselves. They're I don't want people to know about this person because I want to feel like I'm that special person.
People have that weird.
But it's if you love an artist, promote them.
People have this weird feeling where they've got to be no, it's my. I knew him when he was low key and shit, and they're scared of them blowing up. But if they're good, they're going to.
If you actually really love that artist, in whatever
as well,
sense
you would want
them
to. You would want
to promote them. You want them to succeed. You don't go, I wanted to have a cult following just so I can be one of those people.
But then he wouldn't fuck me.
I wouldn't have fucked you
we wouldn't
anyways.
ever be friends, and like we could have just connected on a deeper level.
If you want a lower level, if you didn't rise into stardom like that, me and you could have been best friends.
We could have been homies, man. Like if you didn't just like go out there and make really good music that the whole world should hear, man. Like if you just didn't do that, or if you did make that,
you sold your soul. You sold your soul,
man. You ain't like honestly, you're not the same.
You sold your soul by making your music better. I hate you.
You're not the same. You're not the same artist that you used to be, man.
You're not that guy in the garage with one microphone that's half broken.
That you can barely even hear because it's half muzzled.
I was there for that.
I was there. And I was
not physically, but mentally.
I was your OG fan. And you just went and stepped on me like a bug. Like a small little stink bug. And now I'm up smelling the place up. Fucking hell. But yeah, no, I'm with you. I reckon like show love to like
promote, bro.
Yeah, promote him. Put it and
give people love while they're here, bro.
It is good because his song has been in my head all day.
Oh,
lights out. And
honestly, the drives home is just constant repeat of that album. I love it.
It's a good little listen.
It's a big surprise for me because I, there's a lot of great artists out there, and I like a lot of them. But like when something like this hits and it's a whole album of just bangers and it really like connects with me, I'm like, yep.
It's also as well. I'm finding as well like when you've got like these things now that are like a 15-minute listen through that are really really good altogether. I love those. Like that's why.
Yeah, because it's a quick drive. That's my drive home. It's like 30 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I liked Unlocked because it was like it was 18 minutes of just bangers. Boom, boom, boom.
And but with Unlocked as well. I mean, he's actually recorded a few videos for I think 3 or 4 of the songs that on the album.
Yeah.
But for Unlocked, like that was different. That was like
a
full creative thing.
He has a lot more like of a budget to play with.
Yes, but also I'm just saying like in terms of like Unlocked was different.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, obviously. Like I see Baby Keem's first album sort of that because it's a pretty short album. It's not a long it's not a long. That's thing. A banger as well. And it's like it's a fucking great.
See, that's why I think this AJ Radico belongs in that kind of Baby Keem, like that new circle of people that are gonna be like on top.
Yeah, no, he's good. All right, shout out to him. I was gonna say to like speaking on music, KSI's little sneak peek.
Oh yeah, right. Fucking shout out KSI, man.
Bit of a banger. Like
we usually get told that we are similar to him or take his content. Apparently.
It was just our biggest video.
Oh, okay.
That's all it is.
No, I saw another one comment.
No, that's only because it's all on that video.
Is it? I just had people saying. Okay,
it's all on that one video because.
Well, you are right. They are kind of like KSI, except they're 2 white guys.
Yeah, like.
But no, I guess we have the same humor. No, I'm not gonna lie.
No, it's
and we did grow up on KSI. We can't lie.
It's also more so as well.
I love KSI.
Yeah, no, I grew up like watching Road to Division 1, bro.
Oh,
that was a classic. Like that's
his rage videos. Just you want it allowed me to be like I was like, you know what, me raging like this. You know what, I'm okay.
Seems alright. Yeah, no, like I get it. Like he put on a lot and like, but I also just respect like the way that he has turned like full nerd into who he is now.
Yeah.
Like
he's really dedicated himself to. You know? But that's the guy he was. You could see it in him. Like people like that. It's like wherever you put him, they'll get to a point. Maybe like some things are more meant for them. But I think this is meant for him as well. He's a creative guy. It's an
interesting journey to see him go on. Because I remember he's one of my like I was saying before about how people shouldn't put people in a box. He's one of the people I subbed to so early. Like on YouTube, I subbed to him back when I was like 10 years old when he made like a Nigerian squad builder.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And I was just like, I said,
it was a good team.
No, it wasn't a Niger. It was just an African team. No, it was just an African team. And he just had different Africans around the team, and it had like no chem. I remember watching. I was like, this cunt's fucking hilarious.
That's a good team.
And it was just like ever since then, and like he took control of like people in the UK say he like literally makes that whole like UK side of like YouTube work.
Well,
in a way,
if you were to go, what's the most famous UK YouTuber?
Well, it's him. Yeah, it is. Yeah,
like, and more people know him than any other YouTuber.
Yeah. Like he's. I mean, like he's. I think
he's up there with PewDiePie and stuff.
No, but I think he's Well, he lives in Brighton, so he lives in the UK as well.
No, I'm saying.
But no, I mean, as like someone who's yeah. But he's also up for like I think one of the like new artists of the year. Sort of thing.
Good on him.
Do you know how many times he's charted this year?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of it. Look,
I get he's already built an audience, but it's not. The music isn't trash.
The only reason that I think it's different is because like this song here, the reason why I actually thought like the leak of it would seem quite good was because it was a hook that he sounds good on, and he's not like done a hook yet.
Yeah. He has, but I know what you mean.
No, a good hook.
Okay.
So like it's always been verses, and then especially his big songs is verses, and then like Offset on the hook.
Yeah.
Or like or what's his name, the DJs. or like someone else on the hook, and he's always just got a verse. So like that's why I was quite impressed by it. And most of his songs, like even the ones that I thought were good at the time when I was like, oh yeah, this is actually really good, they haven't grown on me. But they haven't kept that same. Like,
I understand.
Like so,
in
it's
that
like
moment.
So like, but like, hey, it's you
but
can
if
see
I go
the
back and listen to him, I'll enjoy him still.
I can. Yes, no, I'm not
like that. No, but that Big Zoo song, I love that one still.
I everyone I'm not really too like I'm not too like it doesn't have too much re-listenability for me. Well, but like this like it's got better. You can clearly see
exactly.
Like, so it's like I respect that.
Good on him.
So
respect.
Good on him.
Shout out to him.
I wish him luck.
We're the same age, but in some sense, you raised us in some way.
Yeah, he's not. He's like nearly 30
Not
now.
the same age, but like I mean, like around the same age,
same sort of generation. Like these are
I'm just saying it's weird that you could say that someone raised you because it's watched so many years.
Well, we just grew up on that kind of content. Like, that's
it's crazy.
Like it's weird. Like that's one of like the most prominent YouTubers, probably that's still around as well.
Yeah.
Like I can't remember another YouTuber I used to watch from when back then that I still watch or is big.
PewDiePie.
I didn't watch PewDiePie.
Oh, much. I wasn't a big PewDiePie fan.
I was a big PewDiePie fan. I wasn't a big PewDiePie fan at all. Like I wasn't.
Fair enough.
I mean, it made sense. I just liked him though because I was like English and like FIFA.
Yeah,
it made sense for that. I'm trying to think anyone else who like has continued to like do something, but I can't think of one. So.
Well, I can still think of all the other Sidemen because I watched them as well pretty early on.
But that was still only because of KSI.
Yeah, I get what you mean. No, not Zerka. Zerka had his own.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't watch him, though.
I watched some of Zerka's like quick scoping montages.
Oh, yeah, I found him through KSI.
I was a quick scope.
Oh, you were like...
Prestigious.
You were Googling, you were YouTubing how to like...
No, I just loved watching the montages.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think that was one of the biggest reasons I really got into it was... I really liked the cinematic aspects of the montages and I always wanted to make a really
Wasn't there a thing where he didn't release something for like ages because he promised a montage and then like he never released it?
Oh yeah, it never came out. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I thought something like...
it is what it is. I was angry at him, bro. Stop watching him. I just
upload now.
I just croaked. Just did you?
Anyway, move on from his successes.
Yeah. Oh, you have.
I have nothing this week.
Damn.
I've come in.
No. You should have just gave me a pre-warning.
I was actually gonna say
we weren't supposed to pause. You know, that's unprofessional.
Before I was gonna say actually, I was actually gonna bring on to this chick that did message me on Tinder because I got it up. I messaged her last night because her bio is she removes balls for a living. So I was like, balls as in testicles.
Balls. I just said balls. I was like, she's a matador.
Yeah, no, balls.
She's a matador. Okay, she removes. Oh, okay, yep.
So I just hit her up saying you can remove my balls if you want, and she's booked it in. So I've actually got to go, and I'm cutting this podcast early.
I mean, he doesn't really need them anyway. It's not like
she's only a kilometer away as well. So your boy's
in luck. Quick.
Your boy's getting something tonight from Jadsia. If you see this, Jadsia. I'll see you soon.
I want my ball snipped.
Yeah,
I'm keeping mine.
Tie the knot. Let's get it.
Apparently, I don't have them because I squeaked just before. So, it's alright.
It is what it is. But yeah, that is the truth. No, I've got one thing, but we can.
Yeah, I'll let you go after. Speaking on.
Man's put a list.
Speaking on. Yeah, I mean, I prepared this time. Speaking on online messages, I got a really nice message the other day. Even though it was one of those bots, it is a bot, but I still took it kindly because the beginning of it was, "Hey legend." And I was like, yeah, I am a legend. No shit. And then, I actually clicked on it and I saw what it was about and it was just an e-commerce thing. And it was alright. I still felt good because, I think it was personal, because like usually they'd be like, "Hey there, hey man, hey bro, hey legend." Was like, "Ooh." Like,
I got one that same night because I remember you messaged me about it. And I got one, but it wasn't nearly as nice. Mine just said, "Hey, we're from Oz and we're trying to reach you. I'm looking for 10 more people to join our exclusive May e-commerce case study where we teach people how to make money online selling simple products."
So a pyramid scheme.
Yeah. Just DM the word e-com to... I won't put the thing in there.
No. Link.
He'll personally
shout
get
him out.
all the info. They've already helped hundreds of people make money from home from e-commerce.
They probably have.
So, I mean, look, there's only 7 spots remaining. And
fuck, you better get... whoever's listening, quickly
But, my person didn't send me, like, yours. Like, you sent me...
I'm saying it's personal. Someone looked at my profile and was like,
this guy's a legend.
This guy's kind of a legend.
This guy's just kind of a legend.
Wait, isn't that the guy from the podcast?
Yeah, they were like,
oh my God.
Damn, this guy's big shit. This guy's...
Yeah, I'm cast. You're the scum.
Yeah, that's actually like how it came.
Yeah, I'm an outcast. Get it? Come on.
You're just like...
That's why they don't recognize me on the streets, because I'm an outcast.
Oh, yeah.
And it's these hats.
And I'm scum, so they're just spitting
just
at
scum,
me.
yeah. Well, they have to get close to you to spit at you.
Yeah.
And people don't want to be too rude, so they're approaching. They're like, "Are you the guy from the podcast?" And you're like, "Yeah." Before you can even go, "Yeah," they go.
Yeah, they're just. I'm just being degraded, just getting shoved. I get
like, pushed. Oh, thank God! I thought I was gonna spit on the random.
At all the clubs, I'm just getting pushed around. Everyone's like, "Get him out of here! Fucking get him out! Get him! Just get him in the corner."
What's gonna happen when we start having to get security around us?
Oh, look, they're gonna be repulsed by me as well.
Fair enough.
They're just my own security are gonna be like,
your own security punches you when there's a fight. Oh, sorry, bro. Sorry.
Fucking dickhead. But yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, if I've got to be the hated one, cool. I'll deal with it. People can hate me all I want.
I'm the unseen one.
Dude, I don't give a fuck. I'll live in it, and then eventually, heel turns to fucking whatever the other one is. Heel turns good.
Maybe they don't recognize me because I just hold this mic.
Who's a classic story of someone that like was hated and now is loved?
Robert Downey Jr. because he was on drugs and then he got caught something else. He went to jail and they were all hating on him, and then when he came back and started making like movies like Iron Man and all this other stuff, they were like, "Oh my God, he's actually really good."
I'm pretty much Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
So
you're Downey.
Yeah.
And you're a junior.
Yeah, my initials are JR. Makes sense.
Oh, you're kind of right. Yeah.
So yeah,
retard Jack Route.
Kind of look like him.
Yeah, RTJ retard Jack.
Yeah. So I think it's all gonna go.
Yeah, I put the two letters.
Yeah, maybe
one or the other. Yeah, no,
maybe you don't cast.
This is why I'm unseen.
Maybe you don't cast. Yeah, this is why you don't get the attention, man. This is why no one looks.
As soon as they walk up to me, I start like that fumbles.
No, that's actually what happens. It's like when we're out, it's like everyone's looking at me, spitting at me in disgust, and then he comes along, and like everyone looks away. Everyone's just like, like
imagine just like everyone's staring, and then I don't know where I just walk in and just shift. It's like those like
like you could walk through the Red Sea, and
yeah.
No one wants to look at you, man.
See, but that's the thing about life. It's like everyone's pushing you back while I'm just gliding through.
Lonely roads.
I mean, it is lonely at the top. I understand.
You're just an outcast. An outcast.
Outcast at last.
But yeah, no. That's why I need him around me.
Yeah.
It's because everyone just hates me.
I block the sun.
Yeah, everyone hates me, and they're all just getting angry at me. And if he wasn't around, everyone would just be like spitting at me continuously.
Yeah.
And it would be.
I'm the barrier. I just catch a spit and like. They're like, "Oh my God, he watches anime. He has that strength."
He has to walk through the door first, so everyone doesn't look. And then I sneak in behind.
Yeah, he's under my jacket.
Yeah,
in the back.
Weasel.
And
then they get in, and then when I'm alone, they trap me. They're like, "How did you get in here? Dirty little rat, get out."
Speaking of weasels and rats. I was just thinking recently. I was going through Instagram and just following heaps of girls. I have that on and off.
Standard.
Where
no, you got to.
I go delete and then I come back and I don't think
you got to get a new batch. You got to get new batches.
Yeah, I got a new. No, you know what? I like to know my environment.
I know. See, the thing is,
I follow a lot of girls from. I do follow girls from other places as well. But I've been checking out my environment and I've been realizing there is just so many girls that it's weird that. People, well, not just girls, but in general, there's so many people out there for people that it's weird when you get so attached to like one person and you can't let them go, and you're like, there's no one else. There's no one else around.
Yeah,
and you lose yourself in that.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Like,
and I was just thinking in my head, I was like, there's so many bitches, man. It's so good.
So many fish in the sea.
But also,
like
see, as much as that's a beautiful thing, this is what I actually wanted to mention. My problem is the opposite. There is so many bitches that it's like, when is it enough?
What do you mean?
Like, I feel like there's such an unlimited amount of bitches that it's never enough. Like, I'll look at one and I'll be like, oh, she'd keep me happy. And then I see another one, I'm like, but she would keep me happy too. And then it's so hard. It's just like, It's so hard. I understand why. People in our generation are getting married less is because you're so open to seeing like, oh my god, look at all these fish. See, like you used to fish in like a little pond around you. Now you got your rod in the ocean. Something either might bite or you'll definitely get some fish.
You're gonna get some nibbles. Like see as well.
Even crabs, you know.
Yeah,
you might get some crabs.
Sometimes
along the way.
crabs happen, man. Sometimes
along the way, you might get some crabs.
You might get some crabs. Shake them off
just
a little bit.
Just shave.
Yeah. But like as well, I reckon like see that's as well. Like I feel as though it's a lot harder to like really like
settle.
But just like really be caught on someone because man, I'm falling in love with a new bitch every day. I see someone else and I'm like, fuck, she's like unbelievable.
But also the reverse, like I said, when you do get caught up on someone, just realize there's legitimately like so many more opportunities.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can literally just go through Instagram. Like say like you see someone and you're like, damn, that video.
And for all ages as well. I'm not just saying this for young people.
Yeah. And then you scroll a little bit further down. You're like, I mean,
she's hot too.
I've forgotten about the first bitch now. Like this one's just like, yeah.
There's a few that I keep in mind that are definitely of my exquisite taste.
Yeah, but trust me, there's still tens
of
thousands.
Yeah, and then next week I'll find another one that I add to the exquisite taste list, and I'm like, this exquisite taste list is getting a bit long.
And then the exquisite taste list is just like not exquisite enough, and
it goes from an exquisite taste list to like an exquisite dictionary. Like.
Yeah, and there's so many, and it's like unfortunately none of them live in Perth. So.
There was Letitia.
But yeah, no, like you're right. Like, and I think the world is becoming more used to seeing everything, because like that's the biggest thing, right? Is like this generation is like the first generation of people growing up with the world, knowing exactly what's going on in the world,
and you see like, everyone and everything.
It's the difference that people don't understand from the generation before us to now.
Yeah,
it's like they didn't grow up like with knowing what people in California are doing in LA.
Yeah.
Like they didn't my mum didn't know what the fuck was going on in LA. She didn't know what the Kardashians were doing when they were like growing up. Like, why would she need to know?
Yeah,
and now we do. We know exactly what's going on in China.
In some sense, they had that back in the days, but it was more of like the TV and
so
like
much more was
newspaper.
Hidden. So much more was hidden.
But now it's like but you know what it was before? It was a selective group that you got to see their lives and you would obsess over these celebrities. But now there's so many celebrities and so many influencers and so many things that it's like you have a choice of who your mentor in that sense is or who you look up to or who you follow. And it just, there's such a surplus that it's like you never have enough.
It's a tool. That's the way I look at it.
It's a tool, but that's what I'm saying.
It's how you use the tool.
The weird opposite side of it, it's like it's such a surplus that it creates like it creates like some foundational way of thinking for you where it's like you are constantly greedy with relationships, with material things, with everything because you constantly see it. And so it opens up this perspective where it's like, wow, it's so unlimited. I want the unlimited.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Like you could go, but like it depends as well which way you go with it.
Yeah,
because you can see it and go, I want that, and then only want that, or you can see it and go, there's so much.
Yeah.
So you can look at it and go and like deep dive into one specific thing and say if you take like girls in this example, you can go, well, okay, you can look at like a bunch of relationships and you go, I want like the perfect relationship.
Yeah.
Or you could just go down Instagram and look at all the bitches.
Yeah.
And be like, I want all the bitches.
I want all the bitches.
So you could have like someone who's like a lot more focused on certain, and it's like,
yeah,
it's like I said, it's a tool. Like it's the same thing as a drill. You could kill yourself with a drill.
Yeah.
If you use the tool wrong, like you can bang it against your head a bunch of times if you wanted to. But like it's like you can.
Or you could, go to your work, get some metal plates, and finally screw this thing in, so I don't have to hold this shit anymore.
Oh, that's just a shame. I'm gonna do it, and I'm only gonna do it to my side.
All right, fucking. You know what? I'll do it, and then I'll grab duct tape, and I'll just fucking duct tape it to this.
I don't know how well that'll work.
I'll fucking figure it out.
Well, yeah, I mean. It is what it is.
But that kind of goes into the next topic, sleazy photographers, because it kind of relates to me going on Instagram and looking at these bitches. So many male photographers on their pages are just like photos on the beach or in like a apartment with her, like a chick holding her hands over her tits, and it's like, I understand the girls are doing it for themselves and they're probably either getting paid or some sort of promotion, but it's just funny like that these guys, it's like, oh, so you're just a photographer for girls that do bikinis. You don't, because I feel like photography is a skill that you acquire that is used for everything. And I guess everyone has their own desires to what they take photos of and use it for. But to me, just like, I know what you're doing.
With the amount of dick pics I've sent, I reckon I'm a photographer.
Right. See, there you go.
So?
But what I'm saying is
professional dick pics. I'm gonna do that. Look, okay, I'm gonna be a photographer. I just say, if you want your dick pics taken today, hire me. If you want a sharp looking image to send to your significant other,
have like these professional lights we can use for your nudes.
For only $69.99, you can come here. You get a full portrait of you. You get about 17 different angles, however you like to do
different cock rings.
We do it all here at Jack Routes.
And we have our own ScumCast cock rings. A new line of cock rings.
We're even happy
coming out.
For a special time only, for $149.99, we will brand your gooch with ScumCast. So between your bollock, the end of your bollock to your anus, we will measure it out and we'll get your own ScumCast.
And not only that, if you purchase our extra deal, we will put the cock ring on you.
Oh yeah, with our mouths.
Hands.
What were you saying before?
Just lazy photographers. Just like, it's funny how it's like on their pages, it's just like it's the same content, and I guess that content works and makes you money, but it just, I don't know. I still
well, I remember
maybe I look too deep into everything and I find everything sleazy because like maybe I like, even when I look at my own ambitions, as much as I can say a lot of them are pure and out of like good morals, one of the morals is also greed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, going back as well, casting my mind back to a specific episode we did, I would say about 2 months ago, called The Booty Man Lawyer, where you defended an innocent bystander of public
I actually drove past the guy as well.
Here in Perth. You were saying, you know, like one of his statements was, you know, he's a person who
yeah, so like I said, the photography guy, he's promoting them or giving them money for the photography.
So
for sure.
What if I only want to take photos of women?
Just saying.
What if men scare me?
True.
What if all these cis males?
I know they're so scary.
They scare me.
So scary.
So I only want to take photos.
How could they
females.
only be straight?
That's what I'm saying. So I don't want any males to be taken.
Okay, fair enough.
So that's that. Maybe that's it.
No, I understand. Look, I understand the hustle. I understand it. And look, maybe it's just out of jealousy where it's like I want to be taking those photos.
Yeah, like.
Well, I want to be the hand that covers.
Do you know what's that? That's.
I imagine just like she's in the photo, you don't see the hand, but just my hairy hand just covering like her boobs.
That's
like,
a good point.
Like,
you know, something about that for me, like I wouldn't want to be that. Like
the photographer guy.
Yeah. Like I would like the idea.
Is that kind of like some guys like going to the strip club, some guys don't, because some guys think, what's the point of just getting like turned on and getting nothing?
No. For me, it's like taking the photo isn't like. I'm not the strip club. I can understand.
No, but what if you love photography and then that's just your avenue? Is like, I just love taking photos of things, and I'm lucky enough to take photos of naked women, and that kind of make me money.
If that's the case, yeah. Like I guess, yeah.
Well, that's what I think is the case, really.
Yeah. Then I guess, yeah. Then it's not
normally,
much of an issue then, I guess.
So,
but
yeah.
like, I don't know. I was more looking at it in terms of like. I mean, I imagine he's probably smashing some. Hey, like
one of them.
Like, you know,
at least one of them.
You know, like you can have for free. You can get it for free.
At least one of them.
Yeah. What's the like? How do you offer that in as well? Like when you do like something like that. When do you slide
when you start off, I'm guessing you either know girls that want to do it, or you inbox girls like, hey, I think you're like.
No, but when do you ask the question? What point of the contract negotiations do you go, how about we just cut off the contract bullshit? Do you just
give me a little sloppy toppy?
What are we saying here? Like, where does that question get slid in? Because you're either for me, it's either professional or it's not. Because if we're like
it depends on the person.
If we're kicking off from the
depends on the person.
Listen, so if I'm kicking off with you straight away,
we can still have a contract and I can fuck you.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm happy to do both. But
I'm happy to sign both contracts.
But what like if there's no real connection there and like the guy's trying to get it,
yeah,
where's he asking the question? So you can sign on the dotted line here, or you can fuck me. Just your initials.
But if you really want, I'll give you this pen. You can sign
head
it
3 times.
Honestly, thinking about a signature and like writing it down is way harder than writing me.
Yeah. So if you want to give me sloppy, the signature just there, you can do that. But like that's
on the contract says either you write or ride.
That wouldn't. I mean, that's every contract I am ever gonna.
I don't know. Look, like I said. Maybe just me wanting to take the photos of them.
Maybe.
But I just said, like, maybe that's why I'm saying it's sleazy, because I know that if I was in that.
So if, say for an example, right?
If I was that person, I know why I'm doing it.
If I gave you this offer, or I said to you, hey, or you were going to be in a porn movie,
mm-hmm.
And then they went, you're actually not the right fit, but we want you to be the cameraman. Would you
do I get paid?
No.
No.
You wouldn't get, okay, yeah, that's
because like, when am I gonna watch two other people have sex and just get like horny?
I reckon, but I'm saying those cameramen are probably. You reckon?
Depends on the porn star then, I guess. Because if it's like Riley Reid, I'll watch her get fucked right in front of me, and then I could talk to her after.
So only Riley Reid? Like, I reckon
a few of them. I'm just saying Riley.
That's most of them.
Riley's always at the top of my list. Nah, not all of them. They're not that. Like, it's not like some of this. You know what the thing is? The reason OnlyFans is so successful is because the girls on OnlyFans are not all of them, but most of them are hotter than the ones.
That's because there's just so many, and it's just like
yeah.
And not many girls, I think, want to just get fucking like ran by 18 males, like trained.
Shout out Riley Reid, man.
Just,
shout out Riley Reid to the death of me.
She's the really wild
Riley
one.
Reid to the Mars.
She I reckon should just run for president. I reckon that's like the next step.
Well, she'll be my president.
That's I think she's a taken woman.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
How dare you talk about a woman that's been taken?
Oh no, well I'm a part of a villainous group, so I don't really care.
Fair enough. I agree. Like, that's not your problem. Like, hey, look.
She want to fuck.
If you
I'm guessing there's marriages like open marriages. Like,
if your girl comes up to me and like she wants to fuck and she's like,
depends. I say it depends because sometimes the fuck isn't worth the trouble.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. Sorry,
sometimes the fuck isn't worth the trouble though.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. Like, it's not.
I asked for what the boyfriend looks like first.
Do you have a 6'4"?
Oh, tattoo on his neck. Oh, I'm okay.
What does his ears look like? Normal?
Yeah. Okay.
No cauliflower grill? No, nothing.
All the photos, he's wearing a hat and you can't see the ears. Oh, fuck. Can I just meet him in real person first? Hey, man. Oh, yes. No cauliflower ears.
Does he?
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're just going backstage. Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. Don't worry about it.
I'll bring her back when she's done.
Even then, you know, like, I can imagine like him coming up to me, this massive dude ready to fuck me out. So I'm just going, bro, trust me, you want to be hating her. It's not my fault, man. It's not my fault. She just want.
Hey, like, I'm just a celebrity,
dude. I'm just trying to get some pussy, man. Like, don't hate me. Like, what can I do? Why would I say? Yeah. That's how I'd explain
you have to.
I'd be in my bro state. Like, man, you can't hate me. You hate her. Like, she's the one that hurt me, man.
She didn't even tell me she had a boyfriend, bro.
Fuck her,
Kings should stick together, man.
We'll go beat her up with. I'm on your side.
Yeah. Yeah, how could you ride me like that?
Shouldn't have done that to me, man. Shouldn't have done that. This guy's big.
I'm still holding her hand while we're talking. I'm like slipping my number in. I'm like,
because look. If a girl comes up to you on a night out and she tells you
she's a boyfriend, like, are you? I'll be honest. I actually usually say no because I'm just extra cautious. Where it's like it's never happened with a girl that was super super hot, and when it did, I was in a relationship, so I was like, obviously not. But it's never happened.
Swap?
While I was single, it never happened with someone hot enough where I was like, fuck it, willing.
Yeah, I get what you mean. My first response would be normally like, where is he?
Oh yeah. So that's always a good question.
Because it's like, because then you can kind of get her gauge of like what, like how down she is to be like.
Yeah, because he's at home.
From that question,
it's over.
No. Generally from that question, you can tell by her tone, like how she's feeling about the entire relationship. I feel
she's like, he's in the club on the other side. Fuck him though.
I'm gonna go check him out first.
Thanks for the drink. See ya.
I'll be back in about 5 minutes. I'm just gonna go see what he looks like.
I'm just gonna go find a condom.
But
she sees me at the top stairs.
But if she goes, if she gets like uptight about it, she's obviously she cares about her man.
Yeah.
But if she's like, I don't know, and like she's like playing dumb and then like is continuously flirtatious. Like, to be fair, their relationship's doomed anyways. The way I see it, I'm like, this isn't my problem. If anything, I may be speeding up the
That's
problem,
what I'm saying.
You know?
Like,
maybe I'm saving this man.
I fixed
I might be
the
saving
relationship.
This I might be saving this man out of a long, treacherous
and
hell.
Sometimes you fix a relationship. Sometimes she makes the mistake, and then she's like, "Oh my god, I actually still love my boyfriend," and goes back to him, and they fix things.
That's actually, I changed my mind. If that big dude came up to me, I wouldn't be like, bro, you can't hate me, you're gonna hate. I would actually be like, bro, if anything, I've proved that she's unloyal. I'd be doing that. I'd be putting that spin on it.
Yeah,
She's unloyal, bro. You wouldn't want her. She fucked me, man. Look at you. You're fucking big guy.
Yeah.
Why would she want to fuck her?
It's alright, bro. She only downgraded. It's alright. You're way better.
Bro,
than
she
this.
fucked a 5'10" guy. She must have not been good for you.
Bro, she's so insecure fucking me.
Yeah. Trust. I did you a favor, bro. You could get anyone here. Trust me. Oh, yeah. But I'm gonna go fuck her again.
Since you guys are broken up.
Yeah. So it's over now, right? It's over. Yeah,
right,
it's over.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go back.
Let's go.
I think we ended on that since there's nothing really else.
The only thing I had a question.
Oh,
I had a little
guys.
I had a little.
The things that blow us
actually,
up.
it wasn't a question at all.
Oh,
it wasn't.
It was a statement.
It wasn't. Yeah, no, it wasn't a question. I can't even remember what it was. I was more so gonna ask. Actually, no, it's sort of a question. What do you think is the worst thing a girl could say to you? Like when you're trying to advance.
Okay, so you're not with her.
No, you're trying to advance onto someone of the opposite sex. What do you think is like the worst response you can get? I know what mine is. But and it's for me. Oh.
Yeah.
Just a patronizing.
Oh.
Oh.
Damn, I don't know.
Yeah, because I was
That's
thinking.
a tough one. I was gonna say you're short. You're too short.
That I don't care.
But that I don't care because I feel like I'd still like make an attempt.
Yeah, no, but that also just doesn't.
Damn, I don't know. That's a tough one actually.
Because that's what I thought. Oh, is a bit patronizing. I'm like, fuck, bitch. Who do you think you are?
Or this. Meh.
Yeah, I mean that's more dismissive, and I'm okay with it in a way. Like,
no, if you're like
if
on
you're
her
not
and
into
she's
me,
like meh.
If she's not into, like, look, hey, I would appreciate just more. I know, like, just go away or something.
Yeah, but see, that's why the meh is like it's kind of like disgusting.
It is more like abrupt.
Like ill.
Yeah, ill was pretty bad, and you felt that. You felt.
Yeah, but it wasn't towards me. It was towards what I liked. Sorry, not everyone understands Japanese cinema
culture.
and
damn.
You know,
but yeah, no, I think like is like a bad one in general in terms of just like when you're talking to a girl in general.
Or yuck. Yuck.
Oh yeah, that's not.
Oh, actually, yuck would be yuck. Yeah, I'm gonna go with yuck.
I've never had that.
I've never had yuck. I've had.
Video.
Oh, what was the worst one that I've had?
I'm trying to think of what I would have had as well. That was bad.
Oh, it was this. Ready?
That I guess I've had
kind of like laughing at you, kind of like who do you think you are, like
yeah, but like that as well though. Sometimes I feel like that isn't really even like a relative. I don't know. Maybe this is my narcissism.
Are you saying
it
might not be relative to you? It might just be relative to her being like
fuck. Why would you do that? Like why?
No, her putting herself on such a pedestal that it's like, who are you?
No, more so like.
But that's the face she gave me.
Yeah, okay. I was
like,
more
I'm
saying
so
like
out
the
of your
situation.
league.
I was more.
It was like,
I thought like,
you know.
I thought maybe like that would come from a position.
Oh, look at me now. Oh,
she comes in the room.
Oh, sorry. What was your name again?
Emily.
That's one thing. That's one thing. That's one thing. Like, I'm looking forward to doing to people.
What like?
Oh, you sorry. What was your name again?
No, I'm too nice.
No, I'm taking the piss.
I remember the name.
No, I'm only gonna do that to people that I know.
Do you know there is? Certain,
that's what I mean. Not like randoms.
There is like certain.
I'm actually really bad with names as well, so like that actually could happen.
Okay, yeah.
Like really bad with names.
Yeah, I want to like. I'm gonna like do a comeback tour to Perth one day.
Comeback.
Yeah.
I want my comeback.
I'm gonna come back to Perth. I'm gonna come back to this very room where it all started.
Yeah.
And be like party in this room only, and just like invite. You know, everyone to this house.
So many people can fit in this room.
Huge room, like you guys don't know, but like we're in a corner right now. Like the room is like probably 50 square feet that way. Like,
yeah, like
huge.
We need a walkie-talkie to talk to our camera guy.
Yeah. He's actually like all the way.
Yeah, thanks, Kyle.
Yeah. Have a good one, man. Have a good afternoon. Thanks.
Could you just turn off the lighting at the top? Yeah, cool.
Cheers,
thank you,
man. Yeah. It's like a big warehouse. You know, like we got all our merch. Like pretty much a factory just back there.
Yeah, lucky these mics are so good that like you can't hear the like forklifts like bringing in packages and stuff of like things that we're gonna sell to the consumers.
We just make so much money.
Yeah,
and like we're just.
How do you think you can afford like that?
Like
that's
Louis Vuitton.
That's Big Bird. He killed Big Bird. They killed Big Bird and he got it.
These are his feathers.
Yeah.
This is no vegan.
That's
shit.
Big Bird season 3.
This ain't no vegan shit.
That's Big Bird season 3.
I'm going out for blood. Like I want to go out
I love the big birds.
I want to go out there. The bigger the bird, the better the night. But anyway, I'll go out there, single-handedly kill the animal I'm desiring to wear.
Yeah.
And then make my jacket from it.
Right. You seem like the type of guy, like narcissistic, psychotic. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But talking back to my narcissistic nature in that case, where she says ill, in my opinion, if someone did do that to me, or not ill in terms of like
yuck.
What was the one that you? For me, it would be more sort of like the situation that she wasn't pleased with, rather than me. Because in my head, I'm going, nah, I'm fly anyway. I don't give a fuck.
I know. To me, it looked like a look that was like...
Yeah, I know, but in my head, it may even be that case, but that's what I'm saying. My brain is too, tuned in.
Defending you. It's like, nah, myself. She's in the wrong.
Yeah. And I'm like...
I'm too hot for her. And so she's going...
She's scared of me.
No, she just had what are they called? Oh, fuck.
Oh, I'm out of her league?
What's the word for it? It's not a mannerism. I know what mannerisms are. You know when someone like
spasm?
Like a spasm. That wasn't the right word, but whatever. Spasm. She just
that's what you just did.
She saw me, and she like I'm so attracted that she went. You know.
She came.
Yeah, she's like. She's like, oh my god, and that's why she walked away because she's like, oh my god, I came. I'm so embarrassed. So embarrassed.
She just had like the actual like feelings she had for you, like you know, because you know how like when you come, you have your actual emotions come out, and you're like, oh, I actually don't like you. I just want to fuck.
Yeah.
Like that's what happened to her. She's
right.
Oh, I actually don't like you.
Oh, okay.
That's what it was.
She had post-nut clarity.
That's the word I was. The words.
Come on.
I was looking for.
And what ended on that?
Just some post-nut clarity.
Thank you for listening, everyone, and we'll be back next week for sure.
Peace out, dogs.